What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here, and this video was supposed to be done last night when I got off, but I was tired, and when these old bones tell me to lay down, that's what I do. So you're getting this video a day late, but better late than never. The guy you see behind me is 504 Man Reviews, and if I said the name wrong, I apologize. He is actually, to me, a new one. I've been hearing rumblings about his name and his channel. So if I said your name wrong again, I apologize. So first off, before I go any further, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Icon opens up above the bell. Hit all, not the other two options. Hit all so you get any and all content uploaded by me, Mr. Cheap Sense. Also, make sure you like the videos. Make sure you share the videos. And make sure you are active in the comment sections. There's this app called YouTube Studios, and I can go to that app and I can see, not specifically person by person, but I can see in a percentage who subscribed, and then underneath that it tells me how many are not subscribed, and then it's like a little small percentage of something that says other. So if this 40 something percent that is not subscribed were to subscribe, that would put me at a whole nother level. But I don't know why most people won't subscribe. They won't just go ahead and hit the button. It's not like you're losing anything. You're not really gaining anything except maybe a little knowledge about fragrances. And what does that hurt? So for those of you who just come and watch the videos, or whatever the case may be, that you don't, or you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to pay anything. I don't have a GoFundMe or any of that other stuff where you go and pay for additional content. I don't do all of that. Just subscribe to the channel. Now, the fragrance that I wore to work yesterday, this one actually disappointed me, because the one I wore the day before that, which is Bentley For Men, the black edition, it actually performed much better. I got way better performance than I did out of the one I wore yesterday, which is the Azure for Men from Bentley. This one got me much better performance, and it smelled great. This one smells good, not great, and the performance is lackluster at best. I was so disappointed in this one. It looks great bottle wise. Perfect for spring and summer. It's fresh. It's clean. It's not as crisp as something like a Mugler or maybe Dior Homme Cologne. It's not crisp. It's just a freshie. It does have a little sharpness to it. It almost puts it, I'm guessing it's because of the bergamot that's in it that gives it that sharpness. It's not as sharp as you would think it is. Like notes on this one, if I saw the notes alone when I saw this and I looked it up, I would have bought this. It has notes of pineapple, violet leaf, orange, and bergamot. And it also has pepper, lavender, sage, tea, cashmere wood, tonka bean, and a molecule called orcanox. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. ORCANOX. This is one. Atomizer is the same as the other one. It's not the best. It does smell good. It's a very nice fragrance. it just, on my skin, it just did not last long. This probably lasted on me about 3 hours. And it was the weakest 3 hours worth of longevity and projection. Like, the projection on this was non-existent. Longevity, I'll say about 3 hours, 3.5 max, and that's being generous. Although last night it was chilly, and this is more for spring and summer. This is not for, I'm sorry, I was blocking my guy here. It was not for cooler weather, because it was at least, I want to say, mid 50s, something like that. Last night it was quite chilly, maybe in the 40s, but this is not for that type of weather. So I will give this more wearings in the spring and summer just to see what happens. But last night, and I was even indoors. It's not like I was outside. I was indoors stripping and waxing the floor. And so this should have at least lasted longer than that. I wasn't sweating. I wasn't, it was nice inside, but it just, performance on this one was not that good at all. This was actually released in 2014, and they said it's inspired by the Seacoast Air. It's supposed to give you the feeling like you're taking a relaxing ride along the shore. I can get that, but that must be a very, very short ride, because this did not last long at all on me. Like I said, about 3.5 hours. That's being generous. Of longevity. Projection on this was non-existent. As soon as I sprayed this on and went outside, it was like nothing was even on me. Especially when you spray something on and it's a real performer. You get in your vehicle, and being enclosed in your truck, car, or whatever it is, you should be able to smell what you have on. I could smell it, but it was faint. So for the most part, if you see the Azure, I'm not going to recommend anybody pick that up unless you want to give it a try. I'm happy to have it in the collection, but only as really for show, because once I get rid of these boxes and stick them on the shelf, if I can find some room, I've been shuffling stuff around. That's pretty much all it's going to be for. Like I said, I will give this some more wearing in the spring and summer, but right now, this is not the time for a fragrance like this at all. It's not even that cold here, and it still just doesn't perform. So highly disappointed in this one. You can find this one at your local Ross. That's about the only place I've ever seen Bentley fragrances. I haven't seen them in Marshall's. I haven't seen them in TJ Maxx or Bell's, Burke's in other parts of the country. I haven't seen it in those stores. The only place I've ever seen these are in Ross. You may be able to pick these up online or in the gray market, like Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, places like that. But me personally speaking, if this ran out or if somebody purchased this one from me or something like that, I wouldn't even repurchase it. That's just how I feel about it. The black edition, much, much better. I'm more interested in this than I am in this. So with that being said, guys, I am out of here. I got to get ready to go to work. I may have an announcement coming up pretty soon, hopefully tomorrow, if I don't get it today. There is a job change coming for me, so hopefully I can get this job and do some great things, get out of the place that I'm in. I can make way more money doing what I should be doing soon. But stay tuned for that. I may announce it, I may not. It depends. But I am out of here, y'all. Here's to smelling great. Shout out to 504 Man. Peace.